Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger, and it's Wednesday, so you know what time it is. It is time for another weekly Wednesday vlog, and we are um back again. I've just fucking been on the fucking phone to Virgin because my internet is still playing up, and honestly, it really fucking pisses me off because you told, oh yeah, you're gonna get this amount of internet, this is gonna be the fastest one, and it doesn't. It cuts in and out, you know. Half the time I'm lucky if I get a few mbs per minute. It's so bad. It pisses me off because don't tell me this is what you're gonna get and then don't get it. So they're sending another technician out. I've had nothing but problems with Virgin, so if they come back to me and say, oh no, it's fine and all this, I'm gonna be like, look, if that's how it's gonna be, then I might just go somewhere else because I shouldn't be paying this money for something that you're lying about. It's complete and utter lie. It just pisses me off, because the thing is, last time I made a phone to Virgin, I just wanted to find out if there was a channel that was part of my bundle or not. And I said, if it isn't, and I'm paying extra for it, can I take it off? And they were like, oh yeah, we'll give you a different bundle and all this, and you pay this much, or we'll send you a new box. I said, I don't watch live TV. Honestly, I don't watch live TV. The only time that Virgin Box is ever on is at night when I just put something on in the background while I'm doing my games on my tab and reading on my phone before I chill and watch my TV. That's it. I don't use the Virgin Box. Honestly, live TV to me now is just, there's no point in it. Streaming services are the way forward. Again, you need internet. But then again, look at all the DVDs I've got as well, You don't need internet for DVDs, That's something why I have the background. But speaking of DVDs, yesterday's pickup haul was pretty awesome, Honestly, I just want to show you the stack. Now, just look how huge the stack of DVDs has got. It's crazy, man. That's all got to be sorted out. Honestly, it's going to take a while to go through some of this stuff. Again, there's a bunch of stuff in here that I'm probably not going to keep. Like the CSI stuff. I don't think I'm ever really going to need to have, volume 1 and stuff like these. There's some movies in here that I've already got, like a sealed copy of Interstellar. I've already got one of them, I was happy with yesterday's pickup. I think it was a great deal. It was a bit annoying because I was like tracking the package from Parcel Force, and then all of a sudden the tracking stopped working. So I phoned them up. I goes, oh, what's going on with this? What's going on? I said, oh, the signal I think's gone down. We'll get someone to call you back to see if it's still coming. And then about 10 minutes later, I look over the road, white van, 2 guys get out, call over to me, say, oh, you this house number? I said, yeah. He goes, oh yeah, here's your package, mate. I'm like, it's typical, isn't it? Every time you complain about something, it works. There's been many a time where my PlayStation hasn't worked or my Xbox hasn't worked. I've complained about it and then it works. It's always the fucking case. It's such, I don't know, it's like it almost knows, But it's crazy just how much, things have got. Like I said, yeah, there was some great stuff in here. Some of the highlights for me was the Ancient Mysteries box set. That was a cool one in there. There were a few sealed ones. Definitely some stuff in here that I'm definitely going to watch. There was about maybe like 3 or 4 that I had no interest in, like the World Cup Warriors, this rugby thing. But again, you just never know. DVDs, unfortunately, do take a while to sell. Luckily, I'm in a bunch of DVD collectors group on Facebook, so I know that if I don't have interest in them, someone else might. Even the Friends volumes, because I've already got the complete box set. If I had space, then yeah, maybe I would keep them just for collection purposes. But honestly, I need to go through this at some point. It's a bit annoying. Like I said, I think for now I'm not going to be ordering any big bundles or anything anymore. I think occasionally now it might just be the occasional pick up here and there. If you're wondering what I'm going to be playing, I'm going to play some Battlefield 5. I started this yesterday. I just gave it a try. I figured, I fancied playing something a bit Something that I know is not an overly long game. I want to start by saying that the Battlefield games DICE do an amazing job with the look and feel of some of these games. But my biggest complaint is that a lot of times their campaigns are short. They're sweet, but they're short. Because, it's all multiplayer now. That's the problem. It's all multiplayer. It's multiplayer this, multiplayer that. Well, we're putting a little campaign just to hold people over, but that's about it, And a lot of the times, even look at Titanfall 2. That had a great single-player campaign, but all the content was in the multiplayer. And it's not like DICE don't know. It's not like EA don't do good single-player games. Look at Star Wars, The Jedi Fallen Order. That was a complete single-player game. That game was awesome. I'm not going to lie, that was one of the best Star Wars single-player games I've played in a long time. It wasn't perfect, but it was very good, Like I said, I played this a little bit and I thought it was gorgeous. It was a great looking game. Sounds amazing. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm really not a huge fan of the play style. Again, it's more realistic and that's fine, but I've never really played a lot of Battlefield, so I'm not really tuned to Battlefield sort of shooting system. I'm going to be honest, I'm more into the sort of Call of Duty style of shooting with my first person shooters. I know that's a small thing. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to play any multiplayer on this. It was 107 gigabyte. It took about 4 hours to install, 3 or 4 hours to install. So obviously I might play a little bit of the multiplayer, but so I've got a ton of games to go through. Like I said, let me know in the comments, do you think that every multiplayer game should have a campaign? I think that, look at Call of Duty's, the Call of Duty campaigns, again, they're max of 8 hours long, and that's fine because it gives you something to play and enjoy. But honestly, my biggest complaint is that you enjoy it and that's fine, and then all of the content is in the multiplayer. I would like to see more games that have a single player campaign, but again focus on the multiplayer. Maybe get more single player stuff in terms of updates or new modes and things like that, even DLCs and things. But honestly, that's how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. Like I said, I think Battlefield 5, had a lot of hate behind it because of the design of the game and the characters and how the game was received. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not one of these people that fall into the sort of the hatred of a game. If I play a game, I play it for myself. I don't listen to what other people have said. Look at Dynasty Warriors 9. Everyone hated on that game. I played it and I enjoyed it. I enjoy things for myself. I take acknowledgement to what other people say, and if a constructive criticism is true, I can sit there and go, okay, I can see where people are coming from. But if the game's enjoyable and I'm having a good time with it, that's all that matters. And I think more people should have that attitude when it comes to video games. Don't listen to what other people say, even music, movies, TV shows, whatever. If you enjoy something, you don't need to listen to everyone else. It's down to what you like. You don't need to listen to what everyone else is saying about something. If you like something, then that's fine, that's how it should be. You don't need to listen to what everyone else is saying. But yeah, so I watched some more Happy Days last night. I'm still on season 2. I do need to go through those DVDs and start watching more of them. I'm going to play some Battlefield 5 now in a minute. Like I said, the campaign actually reminds me a lot of Battlefield 1 in the sense that it's not really a campaign. It's sort of like 4 mini sort of chapter-based things, and each chapter's a different thing. Again, you have one. They're basically like long-ass training versions. One focuses on the soldier, one's on the tank, one's in the plane. So the main focus is on multiplayer, and that's fine, I guess. At least I've played it. I played a game called Going Under and I was actually really impressed with that game. It's a fun little. It's basically like a roguelike dungeon crawler, but it's done in sort of like your characters are all these sort of. They almost remind me of like rag dolls or sort of dolls and stuff, and it's all based in like a company office, and you know you can use any weapon you pick up and find. It's kind of an interesting one. But I've actually grown to really like my roguelites and dungeon crawlers because there's a lot of RNG in the game, great replay value. Again, it's the same thing, go in, you know, try and get to the bottom of the dungeon, kill the boss, and then, you know, get weapons and upgrades and things along the way, and each time it's a different thing. And I appreciate those sort of games because there's a lot of change you can do with them, and it to me that works great for me, and I like those sort of games. But like I said, I'm trying to go through and play some things and beat some stuff. I did beat the Mafia Trilogy. I beat all 3 of them. I've sold my copy of Mafia Trilogy just because I don't really need to have it if I've beaten it. I know the collector in me is like, oh, what are you doing? Mute the TV. The collector in me is like, oh, what are you doing with your life, man? You need to spend more time playing your games and keeping them. But honestly, I'm not that bothered. If I've beaten a game and I've done what I want to do with it, if I can trade it in or sell it and get something else in place of it, then that's fine with me. I'm going to play this for a little bit, then I might watch a movie. I'm going to watch a movie called, I think it's called Schlock. Really weird name. It's a weird 70s movie on Arrow. I think it's about like a killer gorilla or something. Seems interesting. Arrow movies. I'm really enjoying Arrow. I think their site is awesome. You just get so many cool stuff on there. Great cult movies and stuff you just wouldn't expect to see anywhere else, and I appreciate that. Haven't decided what I'm doing tonight. I'll probably see what I'm doing tonight. I don't know yet. I might see if my friend wants to play something later, but I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Like I said, just awesome stuff here. Like I said, there was some stuff that I've already got as part of bundles, like the James Bond. I've already got these as part of a complete box set. But I mean, you do get the special features. Not that I don't know if I'd ever sit there and watch all of the special features on them. Again, I do need to go through them at some point and play games and sort of change stuff around a little bit. I've got so many things I need to go through. It's crazy. Honestly, I know a lot of people are like, oh, what's the point of having DVDs? You know, Blu-ray and 4K is better. But honestly, my DVD player will upscale most DVDs, so they still look pretty good, to be honest. I don't really notice too much difference. And the only time you'll really notice a big difference with those sort of things is if you put them side by side or watch one after the other. Then you will notice a difference. But for the untrained eye, it's fine. You know, and you know, there were some cool ones in here. There were some things that kind of stood out to me, some stuff that I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I'd never heard of that. You know, some stuff that I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Stuff that I'm like, this is like, this one phone booth looked kind of interesting. And that's the thing with movies. I'm like, movies are like games, in my opinion. You know, I do it for myself. I don't really need to listen to what everyone else is saying. That's the thing with movies. There's so many movies out there, you know. There's millions of movies out there. You know, there's always going to be something for everyone. You know, but honestly, I was happy with everything I got. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be picking up anything big anytime soon. It'll probably just be the occasional little movie here or a game here or digital purchase or something like that. That'll probably be about it, really. But yeah, so that's what's happening. Like I said, I sorry these vlogs don't go on for too long. I like to, you know, try and have the day to myself for the most part. Excuse me. So I hope you enjoyed those videos from the like couple of days. I've still got stuff up for sale which I do need to go through. I'm hoping that some stuff will sell over the next few days. So yeah, and if you guys want to see anything in particular, let me know. Like I said, I will be doing reviews and I'd watch it, well, reviews and things on stuff once I've watched it. So if I've watched something, I'll review it and things like that. Am I ever going to get around to watching everything I own and play everything I own? I don't know. Maybe when my son goes to school I have more time to do things, but you never know. It's always good to have options. And with my internet the way it is lately, you know, if the internet goes down and I'm like, oh shit, I can't, at least I've got stuff to watch, you know, plenty of things to watch. So. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment below, let me know what you're up to recently. Do you like these weekly Wednesday vlogs? Wednesday's the day that I get the day to myself, so that's why I do them on a Wednesday. And as always, guys, I haven't got a cold or anything, I just sneeze. So you know when you sneeze and it stays in your throat. So, yeah. But if you so let me know in the comments below what you're up to recently and all of that good stuff. Let me know, do you have you been enjoying the big unboxing videos? Anything in particular you thought was pretty awesome? And as always, guys, subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch at the Mad Kiger. If I am streaming, I will obviously upload the link to Twitter. That's why I upload my streams. And as always, eBay store on the link. Check out the last couple of for sale videos if there's anything interesting for you. And as always, guys, have a nice day and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.